UK, we're somewhat spoiled for historic racing events, aren't we, really? We've got the Alton Park Gold Cup, Donington Park Historic, Brands Hatch, Silverstone Classic, not to mention the two fantastic Goodwood events. But here they do things a bit differently. This is the Monaco Historique. A biannual event held on the famous Grand Prix circuit, the Monaco Historique welcomes some of motor racing's most iconic cars. I caught up with Nigel Webb, who was driving the ex-Duncan Hamilton Jaguar C-Type. How much are you enjoying being here?
I mean, this and Le Mans it really is. Because we're so much closer to the people here, even Le Mans, they're great distance. I mean, that's the advantage of Goodwood, of course, where they're allowed to be that much closer to you. And the three with Goodwood, the Le Mans and here has got to be the thing to do if you're lucky enough, yes.
Triple Crown.
Yes, it is the Triple Crown.
I gather it's your first Historique.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. I've never been here before. I've been down here before, driven around in road cars, but I've never been out on the track in a competition car before. It's an extraordinary experience. My job is to hand it back to its owner in the same number of pieces as I found it, and really nothing else matters.
I wanted to talk to you about this car because, of course, it's not something we get to see at Goodwood, and unlike many cars of the year with DFV, you have the BRM V12. Can you give us any impression of what it's like to drive around Monaco?
Oh, it's absolutely magnificent. The BRM V12 is the ultimate for Monaco. The sound of the 12-cylinder is extraordinary, and it's a much more softer engine than the Cosworth engines of the same vintage.
Do you find any particular challenges on the street circuit?
Well, of course, if you go off, you've got basically walls, fences and houses to hit, but other than that, it's much the same.
Do you think you'll be going for the win?
A few years earlier maybe, but these days I'm here to enjoy it and to hopefully keep it all together.
We've come down the chicane to treat you to some of the sights and sounds of the small 1.5 litre Grand Prix cars. Listen to some of this. After the F1 cars was finished, it was then time for Formula 3. The action was spectacular, and driving car number 12 was racer and TV personality Tiff Needell. That was some qualifying session. Tiff, I'll be honest, there were a few laps there. We didn't see a name on the leaderboard, and we didn't doubt you for a moment.
I did. It's getting a clear lap with 44 cars, and the slowest is about 20 seconds slower, so the speed differential is massive between some of the real amateurs at the back. But you can't complain. We're lucky to be driving at Monaco. But this is fantastic. I mean, this car's been beautifully prepared. It's Aya Elgi's car that I've raced against, so Paolo Brilla's Italian team are running it. And it was just a question of getting a clear lap and getting on with it.
It must feel great. It must feel wonderful.
It's the heartbeats. I'm not sure I'm not think my heart's allowed to beat this fast at my age, but we won't tell him.
The doctor may disagree, but you enjoyed that.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks.
So do you think you got a shot in the race then? Good start.
There's always a shot. Yeah. We just want to finish. That's what we're here for. Finish. It's historic, like Goodwood,
of course.
But we still like to race a little bit.
It's the honour of being
like Goodwood. Don't tell Lord March that.
We came here to get a taste of the Monaco Historique, and I think we've nailed it. It's an incredible place, made all the more incredible by the fact that we're seeing cars that raced here as many as 60 years ago. The mere sight and sound of these fantastic cars with their original liveries being driven hard around this circuit, it's won me over completely. It's an absolute must if historic racing is your thing.